Hey guys, it's Greg from East Coast Dies, and I'm back with another video in my series of 2013 NCAA heads for the recommended stringing. And this one I've got something a little different. This is an STX Professor, so one of the X6 heads. It's an STX head, really nice face shape. This time I've got a mid to mid-high pocket. So this is going to be something that is really going to have a lot more power and a lot more hold when cradling two-handed for really big rips. So middies going down the alley are really going to like this, as well as attackmen who like to rip underhand and sidearm and maybe do a little bit more with the dodging than just cradling one-handed. So this is going to be more for your power shooter, outside shooter, a lot more hold and a lot more whip. So what we have here is 15mm East Coast mesh strung with a mid-high pocket. It's going to shift up a little bit and shift down a little bit, but mostly sits right about there. And still a good channel for the mid-high pocket. It's important not to have too tight a channel when you're working with a higher pocket, because then it'll get caught on this bottom shooter. So I'll walk you through the pocket a little bit. Like I said, it's a mid pocket, and the shooter setup is really important here, as opposed to barreled shooters, which you've seen on some other weave shooters, which are these. You've seen on some other prototypes. These are rolled shooters. So rolled shooters are split between two rows of mesh and has the string that runs straight across the back. And of all the shooting strings, these provide the least whip and the smoothest release. And so that's why they were picked for this pocket. Because the pocket's so high, you really need those shooters to be very, very smooth so it doesn't get caught under the bottom one and hook right out. So we've got a rolled shooter, a rolled nylon, then two rolled shooters. You can see how loose this bottom rolled shooter is, and that's because with the higher pocket, this channel is really gonna push up through the top of the head, and if this bottom shooter was kind of tight, it would get caught and lip right on that bottom shooter and fly right out. So it provides a little bit smoother release. In this pocket, it's pretty necessary to have a triangle top string, because you want to keep all this mesh up here as tight as possible so it won't lip under these shooting strings or under the top. So a triangle top string went on there, whereas it's not quite as necessary with the mid-low pockets. So I'll work you through the pattern here. I did the top string on the second hole, tie third, then interlock, 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 then a 1, and then a 3, and then a 1 and a 1 interlock. So pretty simple. Pull it down tightly, then a 3 to really push that pocket up. And the most important thing to take away from this is if you want to use a mid-high pocket, you really got to have that bottom shooter very, very loose so that it won't catch under that bottom shooter and won't release very choppy. You get a much smoother release with the high pocket that way. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe for more string videos and tutorials, and have a great day.